As Burke is about to be executed by Hicks, the power goes out in operations and the emergency lighting kicks in. Ripley surmises that the aliens cut the power, but Hudson asks how they could have cut the power when they're just animals. Vasquez and Hudson walk a perimeter inside the barricaded area with motion trackers. Hudson starts getting a signal, a big one, with movement on all sides. After pulling back to operations, Vasquez and Hicks weld the door shut and the defenders face it, waiting for the alien onslaught. When Hudson reports the movement at just 6 meters, Ripley responds that that's impossible because it would mean the aliens are already inside the room. Ripley looks at the second tracker, then raises it to the ceiling, and its pinging pitch gets even higher. Hicks removes a roof tile, then his torch falls on half a dozen aliens in a crawl space of less than a meter in height. So it's entirely likely that Ripley is correct that the aliens did cut the power, but whether it was intentional or just an accident remains unknown, despite the amazing coincidence that the power went out shortly before the aliens came into range of the motion trackers. Hicks falls to the ground firing his pulse rifle as the aliens come showering through the ceiling. Hudson and Vasquez open fire with their own rifles, and Gorman fires a small sidearm, and Hicks soon joins in. The gunfire does slow the aliens down somewhat, but once again, we don't know if it's actually killing them. Aliens that are hit scream, are forced back and fall, but again, no bodies are visible. Burke gives the others the slip and escapes into the medical lab, locking the door behind him. The others fall back to the locked door, but Hudson, in something of a berserker rage, is grabbed when several aliens erupt from under the floor beneath him. Hudson fires a few rounds into the aliens, and Hicks desperately tries to keep the Comtech from being dragged away. It is futile though, and Hudson disappears beneath the floor, presumably down to level 1, and then back to the AP station for impregnation. An alien takes a running jump at Hicks, which he ducks under, firing at the creature. Any acid from the alien clears Hicks, and he nails it with another volley before it can get any closer. Hicks then starts to burn through the locked door as Vasquez fires 2 grenades at the advancing aliens. The explosions throw the aliens around, though they still appear to be in one piece. This buys the humans enough time to get through the door, only to find the junction door to MedLab also locked. Vasquez welds the door shut as Newton and Ripley lead the others into the air ducts.